Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning. I'm Dewi Arisha from English Language Education Department at Islamic University of Sunan Ampel, Surabaya. Today, I'd like to present about research proposal. The title is The Use of Google Classroom as a Blended Learning Tool for English Learning Process in SMPN 1 Surabaya. For the first, background of study. To explore the use of Google Classroom to support blended learning, especially in teaching learning. And the second, research question. For the first, how is the use of Google Classroom as a blended learning tool in SMPN 1 Surabaya? And the second, how students respond to the blended learning model using Google Classroom? Third, objective of the research. The aim of this research are the first, this study is intended to explore the use of Google Classroom to support blended learning, especially in teaching learning. And the second, the research of this study for readers, especially English teachers and students, could get an information about the advantages of the use of Google Classroom as a blended learning tool. Fourth, scope and limitation of the research. For the scope, the study is the use of Google Classroom as a blended learning tool in teaching process. The study limited on one level of students, especially in junior high school. Fifth, definition of key terms. The first, Google Classroom refers to the satellite of regular tendency or practice that done by people in order to doing online learning, which can be accessed via website or download through mobile application in SMPN 1 Surabaya. And the second, blended learning refers to combination of face-to-face learning and computer-based learning online and offline in the form of using dealing with Google Classroom in SMPN 1 Surabaya. Third, English learning process refers to activities carried out by students to achieve learning objective in English course SMPN 1 Surabaya. 6. Review of previous study. The first study entitled Pengaruh Blended Learning Berbantuan Google Classroom terhadap hasil belajar siswa SMA pada konsep gerak lurus by Suci Pratiwi Agustin. This research was done in SMPN 4 Tangerang Selatan, and data collection was taken in 6 months. Method used of this research is quantitative by using pretest and post-test. Sample of this research is among 60 students of first grade in SMPN 4 Tangerang Selatan. 10 IPA 1 as experiment class and 10 IPA 2 as control class. The second study is conducted by Jodo F. B. Sibua, entitled Students' Perception on the Use of Google Classroom to Support Blended Learning for the Pengantar Linguistik Umum course. Method use of this research is quantitative. Data for the research was collected from a class that consists of 30 students who took PLU, Pengantar Linguistik Umum, a mandatory course for all first-year students. Researchers using pre- and post-experiment design. To collect the data, researchers use online questionnaire. The data for this research is collected by means of online questionnaire that were given in the first session and in the last session of the semester. The questionnaire was created in Indonesian to ease them fill in out. This previous study have covered blended learning for students in university and senior high school, especially in Java. Yet, researchers have not covered how is blended learning applied in junior high school. 7th, research method. In this study, researchers used quantitative method. 8. Data collection technique and instrument. Data. To collect the data, researchers using questionnaire, pre-test and post-test. For pre-test, researcher will interview the teacher and giving questionnaire to the students. Aim of the activity is to know information about learning process usually used and technology using learning process. And for pre-test, researcher will give questionnaire to the students. Aim of this activity is to know the use and student response of the Google Classroom as a blended learning tool. Source of data. For pre-test are English teacher and students, and for post-test is students' questionnaire. Data analysis. After the data has been collected through research instrument tests, the data processed and analyzed so that the results of this data can answer research questions and hypotheses. Data analysis in this study used SPSS, software assistant in testing normality, homogeneity, and hypothesis. And for non-test data analysis technique, the data processing manually using Microsoft Excel, which is calculated using a Likert scale. Thank you.